Hey, how's it going? Jeff here from Deep Cycle Battery San Diego. Today we're going to replace a battery in a Volvo XC60, and you can see that we already have the battery out, so I'm going to show you what the steps are to get it out and put it back in. Trying to achieve is the removal of the crossover strap, and I thought it'd be easier to show you that this crossover strap is two pieces, and so you depress on these springs and it comes out. When you take the battery out, when you're doing that, you're going to take the positive and the negative clamps off and release it. And then when you do that and you get this piece off, what you're going to have is a hold down bracket that has the nylon cord running through it. This bracket is the footer holding the battery in there. So two things, actually three things hold the battery in place. The battery connector terminal clamps, the plate, and the nylon strap that you're looking at. This nylon strap has a hook and it's going to secure here. Now the tool to get these guys out of the foot is going to be a deep socket metric 7. Let me grab it to make sure, because these guys are metric 10s. So you may find it a challenge trying to get the little metric 7 bolts, at least that's the socket size, into there without dropping it. So what I did was I used a magnetic wand and I placed the bolt or screw, whatever, into there. And then I took this guy and just did a hand turn on it. I didn't secure it. I left it loose because now the other side is going to be even more of a challenge to get to. Okay, just take your time. Of course, it's not easy. That's why you're doing it and trying to save yourself some money by instead of going to the dealer. I was able to use the magnetic wand, place it in there, and now I'm using the extension with the metric 7 socket, and I'm just giving it a couple of turns with my wrist here. Just make sure I don't cross thread it before I go ahead and send it with the impact. Doesn't have to be super tight. I wouldn't over tighten this thing at all. Just want it secure. You can do this. Just take your time, and definitely get a magnetic wand like this, because you will drop those little bolts the first time, and they can be recovered in there. Okay, so now the battery hold down plate is secure. So now it's time to put, and by the way too, if I didn't say it earlier, I probably will. When you put this new battery in there, you need to have these caps on to cover, so you're not making an intermittent connection, because it will bother you. It won't hurt you, but it's probably not good for the vehicle. So you want these caps covered, these terminals covered with the black and red caps. Keeps your housekeeping, so you know what side's which, and obviously driver's side is negative and the passenger side in this particular model is the positive of the battery. This is a little what do you want to call it? Just in case you used a flooded lead acid battery, so it allows the liquid to drain out. This is a sealed non-spill battery. When you put down the cable connectors from the car, you want to make sure they're nice and all the way down. You don't want anything sticking up. You want a good solid connection. We're going to take this hook and we're going to fish it down there. And if you weren't paying attention, but when you get the battery out, there's a piece of metal with a hole in it, and they seem to give you enough room just to fish it down there and make it grab. Okay, so I got that hook in there, and I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't the simplest thing, but it is doable. You can see it's hooked. I did use a screwdriver to kind of guide it. So now we're gonna reconnect the nylon strap with the cleat. We got the cleat installed, and we fed the nylon strap under the cleat through the teeth here. That's putting tension on it. So just go ahead and give it a cinch. Please don't leave this off or just get rid of this. Volvo is a safe car manufacturer, and that's why you bought it. So they have double redundancy to keep this battery secure, God forbid there was an accident. So now this is tight. So now last we have to do is replace the triple redundancy of this arm that's also going to capture the battery.